Life is a story. And here's the truth about living a story. The best stories overflow with doubt and discomfort. It is only by reaching the depths of darkness that we appreciate the light on the other side. The deeper the valley, the higher the peak. That's what makes great stories so rare. Stories always sound great in our heads because all we see is the triumph. But when it comes time to execute, nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to go through the pain that great stories demand. People love to have lived a great story, but few people like the work it takes to make them happen. Each of us have a finite amount of time and attention, and we each get to choose how we want to spend it. We are authors of our own life, with each day a new page to be written. When I think about this, I can't help but remember the song lyrics from a song I used to listen to when I was younger. This is your life. Are you who you want to be? I often ask myself what kind of stories I want to write with my life. I know that often enough I find myself writing a story I don't want to be in. I feel this most often when I feel nothing. I think we all know the feeling. You just feel empty, tired, bored, fed up with yourself for having spent the last 8 hours letting Netflix decide you want to keep watching. It is a feeling of meaninglessness, when all of a sudden that existential crisis hits and you think, what am I doing with my life? In those moments, I always vow to make a change, to live a life filled with self-sacrifice and productivity. But that vow usually doesn't last long. I think what most often stops me is my own laziness. And to be honest with you, fear. Have you ever heard the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac? It has a line that goes like this. Well, I've been afraid of changing because I've built my life around you. I think each of us have a different you, something that our life is based upon, a way we act, a commitment to something, a reputation to uphold. And we are desperately afraid of changing, of leaving the comfort zone and venturing into something new. We fear what we do not know. I sometimes wish that I was a bit more willing to venture into the unknown, to take a risk, to jump over the chasm of my own fear. That I was a bit more inclined to get up off the memory murderer of a sofa and live, truly live. I know that when it all comes to an end, what will be tattooed on our minds is not the grades of a test, but rather the heart-stopping, gut-wrenching, absolutely bonkers moments of our lives. The times we said, screw it, and we poured our heart and blood into a project that we knew would make the world a better place. The times we had the courage to say yes. And we will remember the people who were our faithful companions on this journey, the ones who laughed with us, cried with us, and made every moment worth it all. This is what we'll live on. Life is a story waiting to be told, waiting for you to pick up the pen and say, today I'm going to write a marvelous story.